Richard Anderson grew up in the farming business with one set of grandparents farming in Nash County and the other in Edgecombe County. His family has been involved in agribusiness for 7 generations, and his father, grandfathers, uncles, and great-uncles all taught him the basics about farming. And to balance his agricultural knowledge, he went to NC State for his undergraduate business degree and to Wake Forest University for his MBA. Today, Anderson Farms grows 7 different crops on over 6,000 acres of cropland. The core of the farming is split between row crop production, including cotton, corn, soybeans, and peanuts, and vegetable production, including cucumbers, sweet potatoes, and tobacco. And all along the way, Richard Anderson has invested in the technology that lets him continue to expand his farming operations. He owns 2 tractors that plow the fields using a GPS system guided by satellite. Richard Anderson has not only seen the family's farm operations increase tenfold under his management, he's now integrated cotton ginning and storage, peanut grading and storage, and sweet potato packing and storage into his operations. Today, Anderson Farms is also a partner in Parkway Ag, a chemical fertilizer and grain dealership with multiple locations. Many of the decisions made about Anderson Farms crops involve international trade, with cotton planting acreage size determined by demand from China and by selling sweet potatoes in Europe through Nash Produce. In fact, it was sweet potatoes that provided Richard Anderson an opportunity to begin working in an entirely different industry in the early 2000s. In searching for a place to store sweet potatoes in the Tarboro area, he found that the Glenoit Fabrics facility was available. After changing hands numerous times, the 450,000 square foot textile facility had fallen on hard times. Richard Anderson purchased the building and rented part of the space to a seed treatment plant and used another portion of it for sweet potato and cotton storage. But after buying the building, Richard Anderson also decided to bring Glenoit Fabrics back to life. With several partners in the new operation, Glenoit Fabrics now has a staff of 50 former textile workers operating one shift to make the company's signature product. Glenoit Fabrics is the inventor of fabrics made from fiber, used in clothing produced by sportswear brands such as Carhartt. Commonly referred to as faux fur, this unique material is produced using a special sliver process that locks individual fibers into a lightweight knit backing, allowing each fiber to stand upright. This special construction technique uses the knitting machine's fine gauge needles, rotating in a circular motion as they pick up fibers in a predetermined sequence. This is a fabric that is lightweight and non-shrinkable, while it also has the type of drapability that sportswear manufacturers are seeking. It can be produced with a nearly endless array of textures and patterns just by changing computer chips on the computerized knitting machines. The special appeal Glenoit Fabrics has for many fashion-dominated sportswear brands is the short delivery time it offers. Because the material is produced in America and not Asia, it can be delivered in 4 weeks to the companies sewing the garments. Glenoit Fabrics also works with NC State University on various textile projects as it strives to build its reputation for its American-made fabrics. Because the unique faux fur material can be sheared to various depths, it is used in more than just clothing. Dog bed and stuffed animal manufacturers rely on it, and the costumes of many of the cartoon characters at Disney World are made from the fabric. You also see fur coats and bath mats produced from the Glenoit Fabrics made from fiber. Perhaps because he grew up in a farming family, Richard Anderson has learned to multitask better than most. So in addition to heading up Anderson Farms and the Glenoit Fabrics operations, he's also a partner in companies such as Parkway Ag and Nash Produce, and he serves as chairman of the board of Providence Bank. Because Richard Anderson has employees involved in everything from farming operations to agribusiness sales to textile production, he empowers his staff to make decisions, and he encourages everyone's opinion to be heard. The companies he heads also give back to the community with donations to local charities and churches, while some are also involved in funding nonprofit research and development. In recognition of the many different hats he wears and for the many innovative techniques he's implemented in his agribusiness and textile operations, NEER is proud to recognize Richard Anderson as one of its 2013 Entrepreneur of the Year finalists.